What's good? Welcome back to the Nimrodjaune podcast. I'm your host, Jack Adewale, and today we are outside. It's hotter than Satan's. It's hotter than hell outside. Like literally, I think it's damn near 98. I walked to the store to get my binder for some shit. Came back and now I smell like I just ran a marathon. This shit is impressive, gang. But welcome back to the Nimrodjaune podcast. Uh, Shout out to all my Spotify and Apple Podcast listeners. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all the guys who watch the main thing on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for all the support in the past videos uh, of this week. And let's get right into it. So I'm on break now. So like the week before I got out of school, we got news that no, like a month before. I gotta get out of the backstory. A month before the end of school, we got news that our chemistry teacher that taught pretty much everybody in my program at my school is leaving to go to a different school. And people was asking around because we had did a party for our engineering architectural graphics teacher, like just threw him a little party because whatever, right? And we were just like, okay, let's do that for her. So people was asking around for money. I ain't want to do all that. I ain't feel like paying, right? And the day comes, and we were in a room waiting for her. And to see that many people waiting in a room for one person to just to surprise them and show them love, that really showed me like, damn, I'm surrounded by real love. And I might have even used some of the footage for a previous video, like the video for the month, right? I might have done it, but that showed me like what true love is like. True love is like a drive. It's like it's like a drive. It's like an atmosphere. It's like a wanting to do something. Because being in that room and seeing people like shh, quiet down for her. We had a whole video. She was crying. It was beautiful, bro. It was like,
Thank you for Dr. Corner for helping me with chemistry. I feel like I learned a lot in that class while in there and I had a lot of fun. Thank you for all the amazing classes and even conversations we had. And I hope you have a good summer and back to school. Thank you, Dr. Corner.
you can call it support, call it whatever you want. Me personally, I think it's love because I'm not doing that for nobody else that I couldn't even fathom being around. That was like, so I got to thinking, right, okay, this is love, right? But as the title suggests, what is love? I want to try to find, I think I talked about it so many damn times, I damn near come up with different definitions every single time. But this one, I feel pretty concrete. I've came up with definitions of love wants to be, like love is wanting to be that person, and that's a clingy type of love. Love have different forms. It comes in different, like, okay, it has different categories, then it has subcategories of those categories. One of those main categories, it has clinginess. Clingy love is like the definition I just gave. You wanted to be that person. You wanted to be around that person 24/7. You wanted to be in that person's face, be in that person's interactions, have that person always thinking about you, you always thinking about them. That type of love, that's clingy love. That's it. It's still a form of love. It's a category of love. Do I think it's very destructive? Yes. Do I think it's a good version of love? No. But is it very prevalent? Yes. And what I mean by that is love needs space. I've said this in previous videos before. Love needs space. You need space to be able to operate properly. You need love to love needs space for it to grow. You need space for the love to grow, to mature. You guys have to both be working on trying to grow yourself to fit the relationship, because the relationship is made off of two people's interest, right? And because of this, one person can't be giving 100 and another person can be giving 50. Y'all both can be half-assing the shit, giving it 50-50 when y'all can give it 200. If y'all doing, you giving 50 and they're giving 50, that's 100, right? Cool. But y'all can get, and there's a possibility of 100 and someone's giving 0. That means y'all giving half effort both. Y'all both have to give 100. It's a relationship. It's draining 100%. Relationships aren't easy because you're trying to communicate and explore the ideas of another person. That's why I'm saying love needs space. You need to be able to grow and be able to mature and understand that this is a completely different person. This is not just some regular person. This isn't like another version of me, even though they may say you guys may share some similarities. You guys are both different. You guys both still do different things. You guys both still interact different ways. It's important that you have to understand that you have to come to grips with that. You cannot treat somebody the same way you will treat yourself and then expect them to react the same way you would. You can't. Not everybody's gonna react the same way as you. Not everybody's gonna breathe the same way. Not everybody's gonna think the same way as you. I still fall victim to that in like relationships, not like romantic ones, but just like regular family life and things like that. But let's get back on topic. Clinginess. Clinginess is a form of love. And I was thinking, okay, what is love? Okay, I thought of clingy love. I don't really think that's a really good definition of love. Like being clingy, overly clingy. Okay, now what about what I mentioned? Space, giving space and stuff like that. And then I thought about like personal stuff in my life. I'm like, okay. And I was like, okay, how much space is enough? Because I know people, if you give them enough space, that look enough will tell you how much they will do. You give somebody an inch, they can go a mile. That seems very true. You give somebody an inch of space, like in basketball, you leave somebody open just a little bit too much, net. That's exactly how it feels. You leave somebody open a little bit too much, they cheated. But I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out how much space is enough space to where, okay, you have given them space to grow, you're giving them space to mature, you're giving them space to reflect, you're giving them space to be able to understand what might be wrong with the relationship. But you're not giving them too much space to the point where they're practically single, or you're not in the picture really, or you have to go out your way to make it seem like you're in the picture still. When it gets to that point, we have to go out your way, you have to make strides to even show or even demonstrate that, hey, I'm still here. You're better off just leaving. If you have to go out your way to make it seem like, okay, yes, I'm in the picture. Can you stop acting like you're single? Can you stop doing this? This. A lot of girls go through this. You got to keep reminding guys. You let guys play in your face like, he cheat on you and then you go back. If someone cheats on you, sign up. If someone cheats on you, don't go back. Like, if a nigga cheated once, if someone has a history of cheating, what do you think they're gonna do? Cheat. I don't get why people still don't understand that. If somebody is known to cheat, what do you think they're gonna do when they get the opportunity to cheat? Cheat. Like, what the fuck? It's not rocket science. It's not. You gotta understand this. Love is very tricky. As everybody knows this. If you had a single relationship, you know. Love is not easy. Love is very tricky. You're gonna go through some bad times in love. You're gonna go through a lot of rough times in love. You're gonna go through a lot of harsh times in love, but you gotta make strides through it, right? So I'm like, okay, the space one, that might need some more clarification. And then I tried to flip it a little bit, make it seem like, what am I assessing as a criteria for love? What am I, first thing, let's break it down. Am I thinking of short-term love or long-term love? Short-term love, that's just liking. Short-term love, like the 3 to 6 months, maybe even a year. That shit, that's just like, you just like them. Love, in my personal opinion, is like years, like 3 to 5 years. That right there, and that's just the minimum. Like 3 to 5 years, that's the minimum of, okay, you really love this person. That don't mean that they're not flawed as hell. What I mean by flawed, like they're not a good person. What I mean is, you've been with them enough time to know that, okay, you might know this person well enough. You might. I say you might because we got some real interesting people to walk this planet that call themselves human, right? And based on this, I'm like, okay. For the short term, because I say it's liking, what are like some traits like? I think This was a video that I made but never came out because I just didn't like it. It was, I had a homie. I have a homie. He was like, yo, bro, I knew this girl for this amount of years. I've liked her for this many years. I'm gonna ask her out, right? On the first date I'm asking out, he was in her face all day. They was in their face. They was both in each other's faces all damn day. I'm like, all right, bro. Y'all just started dating. Take it slow. Like I'm saying, every waking second in school they was together. We go to lunch, boom, he coming back to class late, 20 minutes late because he was with his girl. They just started dating. And for some reason, I don't. If you ask a girl out, and then you find out that a girl that you like is friends with her, don't ask that girl out. It's not going to work because if you do some fuck shit, guess what she gonna tell the? This what she gonna do? Run to that friend that you like, but said no. But let's keep going. They broke up after 2 weeks. They got into an argument a week and a half dating it. A week and a half dating. You cannot rush love. I'm telling you, that short term love, them 3 months, them 6 months, that year, maybe even 2 weeks, like I just said, that is not love. That's like you like that girl, you like that boy. You do not love them. Love takes a long time for it to actually develop. Love comes after you've been over the hurdle of all the fuck shit that you could possibly do, whatever your partner can put you through. That's where love comes through. Love comes from hurdles. Love comes from battles. Love comes from actually overcoming things. Love doesn't come from you liking a bitch or you liking the way they look or you liking the amount of money they have. Like, I even understand it because my version of love is kind of shallow as well. Like if I find you attractive, we can kick it. Like, it's a very shallow way of looking at it, but that's just the way that I operate for the time being. And I took that example of him, so I'm like, okay. That's not real love. And I looked at my parents' relationship, I'm like, They were together for like a couple years, divorced. Dad did his thing, mom said, nah, she ain't really with that. She was finna raise her kids and focus on getting money. I'm like, all right, that ain't real love. Dad does his thing, he got a wife. I realized that ain't love. I'm like, damn, bro. I don't have no good examples of what the fuck real love is. All my homies in my life, they either get cheated on. I got this one homie. Boy, oh boy, it's like, I just remembered this like yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm like, around this time last year, I was working, I was at my dad's house. He had called me telling me about how his girl was doing some flaw shit at that time. What I mean by flaw shit, I think she was sending pictures of her body to another nigga. And I'm like, what the And then he gets with a girlfriend, right? He cracked, loses his virginity and all that, right? The girl get pregnant by another nigga that's 21 or 20 something. We're in a high school. She's 16, 17, pregnant with a kid. I'm pretty sure she already had the kid. And then, right, he gets with this other girl who was a drug addict whore. I normally don't call women out their names, but that's what she is. She's a drug addict whore. She was fucking for perks and shit. Like, she was a drug addict. Like, she was not regular. She was a drug addict. And I'm like, that's not real love, because all three of them examples have always been the girl did some fuck shit, the girl did some fuck shit, the girl did some fuck shit. And now, that's enough for the guys. Just look at my girlfriends, female friends. Let's go with that. I don't even mean it, but that's just a way to say it, right? Let's look at them. I'm like, okay. One of my friends, we had this joke where we say she think like a nigga because she thinks like a man would, and because she only goes for football players. Take that as it be, but I won't go all the way into it, but basically, how do I say this? She thinks like a man, like, oh, you gotta treat them like hoes, you gotta talk, fucking flock, he bothering me. You gotta talk to him for a little bit, and if they just stop, you gotta attach, you gotta let it go, and just move on to the next one. You gotta have multiple hoes on your roster. You think I can get that nigga right now? She thinks like a man. She really think like a nigga would. And that's because she kept dealing with fucking football players. Like, you know what they want to do. And then I'm just like, her definition of love is completely incorrect. That's no way that's real love. So I'm like, who's one person I can rely on that will show me what real love is? Then I thought of my other homie. This is a guy. I said another guy. Let's go to the girl. This girl, she's had a three-peat. Back to back to back guys. She was like Jordan with this shit or Kobe with this shit. Every guy that she tried talking to didn't work out because of her. And remember the friend I said thing like a nigga? One of those guys wanted to fuck her. And I think I've made previous videos on this where that I think, what did I say? I think I told the story of how she got mad at one of them because they thought that she did something with one of those guys and it just spiraled into a whole bunch of bullshit. But it's like, I have no real examples of what the fuck real love is. So only thing I can do is just base it off what the fuck I think real love is. And personally, going back to what I said in the beginning, I just think real love is like an atmosphere or like a feeling or a drive to want to be selfish, to want to make the other person happy. I think I said this again. Love is love means sacrifice, bro. Like, if you could replace love with one word, I think I'll replace it with sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your own needs to benefit the relationship, to benefit the group, the team dynamic that's in place. You have to take that in the group dynamic. You might have to subtract things that you would have normally done because you have to say, I got somebody at home, I can't really do that. Hey, if you on social media crazy, you gotta get off social media because they be showing you the baddest bitch. I think J. Cole said, I don't even mean to call women the B word, but boy, if you're on social media, it's like there's nothing you can really do because they will show you the baddest of bitches. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but you get on Instagram, you go on your explore page, you just type in afro. Like, you gotta get off this Instagram, you gotta get off that TikTok, because all it takes is one scroll, all it takes is one like. Now TikTok is gonna show you hella beautiful women on your shit, and like damn, she look good. Now you're gonna be start comparing the ones that you see on your phone, so you're like, she ain't even nothing. You can't do that. Love is sacrifice. Love is, there's gonna be more beautiful women out there, 100%. But this is mine right here. This is who I want to be with, and this is who I choose to be with. That's how it is. That's why I think love is. You really have to sacrifice. You can't really be going out. I'm not saying that you can't club, but it's like, if you go into the club, you can't even go to no strip club. That's crazy. So you married going to the strip club, unless you and your wife got that dynamic, don't even try that shit, because all it takes is some little freak shit. You somehow in somebody's home. You gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck? You gonna look to your left and be like, what the fuck? You gonna remember what happened, like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, that strip club shit ain't no joke. So, what is the meaning of all this? Basically, like, the purpose of all this was like, we, for the most part, I think some people can relate to this, but we don't really have great examples of what love is. We've not been blessed with the ability to experience what real love is, and I've experienced a tiny trace of it. Like what's it called? The celebration that we did for the teacher, that was real love. Seeing a group of people come together and want to celebrate, want to take pictures, and want to just wish farewell to a teacher that meant a lot to all of us. That's real love right there. That's wanting, that's yearning, that's something that you want to be, that's something you want to get. And I don't even say this generation thing. I really hate when people say shit like that. Shit grinds my gears. People trying to make it seem like love right now is so terrible. Bro, we're just on the internet. It's an internet thing. I truly believe. A lot of this shit it's not as bad as people make it seem. It's just the internet thing, bro. Just get off the internet. People in the 90s going through the same shit as us. Any old head that watches this can confirm. Y'all was going through the same shit as us. It's just that our shit is just more televised. It's just that our shit is just more, I don't want to say competitive, but it's like we competed with each other to try and with each other. Okay, she got a Dior bag. Okay, I'm gonna go get one too. But my shit is gonna look a little bit better. But my shit costs a little bit more. Like, you got that little ass shit? See, my shit is this. Or that's your girl, my bitch better. Like that's like shit like that. That shit like that, it's way more prevalent now than it might have been in the past. But it still was there in the past. Comparing women, comparing girls. I mean, comparing niggas, shoes, bag, clothes, money, cars, watches, jewelry, all that materialistic shit and all that competitive shit still been around. We're all still going through it. Some of us will find it, and I don't know. I don't want to say find it. Some of us will develop it. Some of us will develop the trait that's in us to be able to find somebody, to be able to give love that is satiable for them, and then to give love back. Like I said earlier, love is selfless. Love is like a form of selflessness. It's sacrifice. You have to give, but you also get back. You'll get back some, hopefully. And I don't know if there's like a way to test you're in love. I guess it's just like the way you're in it. I've never been in it, so I really couldn't even. This is just like what I think it could be. It's like a projection, you could say. I don't know, but yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace, love, and take care of your family. Nimrodjaune.